I'm about to start a 24-hour fast. It occurred to me that I've never gone 24 hours without eating, which in itself proves that I'm incredibly blessed. And it's almost like condescending of me to even consider this a challenge, right? Like for the entirety of human existence, the challenge is the opposite. The challenge would be to get food every 24 hours, right? And even today, like, huge portions of the population don't know where their next meal is and may not be able to get food every 24 hours. So the irony is not lost on me that this is incredibly privileged of me to be able to even consider this a challenge. The goal is actually to do a much longer fast in the future, but I figure I should start small with 24 hours. So I'm about to eat my last meal, and then I'll just kind of update you guys every couple hours with how I'm feeling. I'm still gonna try to go about my normal routine. Like, I don't know, is the idea to stay busy so that you kind of just forget that you haven't eaten, or is the idea to like try to not do anything so you don't burn calories and build up a ton of hunger? But 24 hours really shouldn't be that crazy. So I'll keep you guys updated. I will be drinking water, and I think just water. Am I allowed to have like salt, like electrolytes? I don't know. I don't think so. So I'm just gonna drink water. At least that's the current plan. And I'm still gonna exercise. I'm gonna try to keep up my normal routine, okay? Okay. Just swallow my last calories, and we're starting. It's 12:06. So tomorrow at 12:06, I get to eat again. Alright, I'm about 7 hours in. I'm hungry, but not any more hungry than I normally am. Like, I'm less hungry and more excited to eat, which is probably what it always is for me. So it's weird not having a dinner tonight, because that's like what I look forward to every single day. So yeah, I don't know. Feeling fine, nothing too crazy. I'll try to just drink a bunch of water. So yeah. 8 hours in, just laying on the couch reading, and I am hungry. And I'm not like that hungry, but I just love food so much, and I'm so bored, and I want to eat. But that's literally the reason I'm doing this, is because I'm too obsessed with food all the time. So I'm not like tempted to, I'm not gonna like sneak some graham crackers, but I'd be lying if I didn't say I was hungry. Not unbearable, but just more like the social construct of eating sounds good right now. And we're about to watch The Bear, which is a show about food. So, yep. Well, it's morning. I've got like 4 hours left. I didn't really sleep well, like at all. And I don't know if it's related, or it's gotta be. Like, the only variable is that I haven't been eating. One time I woke up to go to the bathroom, and I got, like, when I stood up, I got like that tunnel vision thing. And I felt really like lightheaded and kind of woozy and weak. Again, I don't know. It's gotta be because I haven't eaten, but I could just not be feeling well in general. I wouldn't really think like just 20 hours would do that, but maybe I'm exposing that I'm far more fragile than I would have thought, which is unnerving. Yeah, honestly, I'm like not really that hungry. Like if you were to just plop me into my body right now without any prior like knowledge of what's going on, my first reaction wouldn't be that I'm hungry. It would be that I don't feel good. I would think I was sick or something. I just didn't sleep well. I felt like exothermic, like I was exuding a lot of heat, which you would think it'd be the opposite. You'd think I'd be like conserving heat. So who knows? I don't know, but I'm gonna make it. I only got 4 more hours. Okay, it's mid-morning. I got about 2.5 hours left. I feel perfectly fine. No more hungry than I normally am. Maybe a little like
cranky.
A little cranky. I'm not that cranky. I'm more cranky normally than I am now.
These are jumbo, but this is a large.
We want jumbo. Okay, one thing I noticed this morning, and then I'm noticing it right now like crazy, is my sense of smell is just nuts. Like it's really like fine-tuned. And I normally don't have a good sense of smell, but like all of this produce, the second we walk into the grocery store, or even outside the grocery store, I was like overwhelmed with this crazy sense of smell. Also, since walking into the grocery store, my mood has absolutely skyrocketed. Which,
if I ever want to hang out with Jack, bring him to the grocery store.
Yeah. No, normally I don't enjoy the grocery store, but my mood is very tied to my hunger level, which is I should be aware of. So I know if I'm getting irritable, it's probably just because I'm hungry or something. Right? That's probably true with everybody. Mac and cheese, hot dogs, pizza, burgers. What else? Lasagna, chips, dip, bread, donuts, pie. This thing. It all just sounds so good. Well, we mistimed it because we got a little sidetracked by a stray dog, but I get to eat in 4 minutes, but our big old roast is gonna take an hour. So I don't want to spoil it on like just some crap food. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have this, just a protein shake with whole milk, and hopefully that tides me over for an hour until I get to eat that awesome roast that we're making. Okay, 24 hours and 15 seconds. I'm not overly hungry, but first calories I've had in 24 hours. Whole milk is just so good. All right, I just completed it and I ate lunch, and it wasn't like, I didn't have a massive lunch. It wasn't like I was like wanted to have this huge feast. I feel like I just had kind of a moderate lunch and I'm back to feeling perfectly normal. I should address why I did this. So for me, it wasn't a health or fitness thing. I don't claim to know the benefits or the detriments of fasting, and I'm not telling anybody they should fast. For me, it was more of like just a discipline practice. I have found that I am not good at being disciplined around food. Like, I enjoy food a lot and I use it as a reward a lot, and I just love food. It's interesting to me to try to deprive myself of that for a little bit. So for me, it was both a discipline practice, but also like a kind of recentering, maybe spiritually, maybe physically and emotional. We just went on this long trip. Those are always kind of transformative experiences for me, and I've always said I wanted to do this fasting, so I just thought, hell, let's just do it right away. So like I said, I want to do a longer fast. 24 hours honestly wasn't that hard. Like, I didn't feel great during it, but there was no time where I was like totally out of, like, just in misery. And I know that, I personally know people that have done much longer fasts, so it's kind of like me bragging about running a 5K when I know people that run ultra marathons. So I know that this is not even that big of a challenge. People probably like accidentally don't eat for a day. So I do want to do longer ones. I just want to see how I responded this one. You know, it's just practice. Overall, I'm like really intrigued by people that can reduce their consumption of like the world's resources, right? So that's part of it as well. Like, sometimes I just feel like the biggest consumer in the entire world. So I wanted to practice consuming less, but also that makes me a massive hypocrite because here I am driving a car and I ate meat like immediately after. So I am impressed by people that can do that. Maybe I'm slowly building up chops to get to the point of trying to just consume less overall. Yeah, I don't know. If you're looking to do it, let me know. It was a good experience. I'll probably try a longer one sometime in the near future. But if it were for health reasons, there's probably a million things I should fix before I try to just fast. If it's for spiritual reasons or like my own mental health reasons, there are a ton of other practices I could be doing to get better at that. So I'm not claiming this is in any way like a way to fix anything in your life, but it was a good discipline practice for me. So yeah, thanks for watching.